This morning, I'm going to be hiking the Moores Wall Trail. It's the toughest hike in Hanging Rock State Park. It's listed as strenuous in the park guide, and it is a tough hike. It consists of a beginning walk along Hanging Rock Lake, across the parking lot, through the campground, and then you get to the serious hike, which is a series of approximately 686 steps built into the mountain, mixed in with sections of trail. The payoff is once you get to the top, you have this incredible, unobstructed 360-degree view of the entire region for miles and miles. It's actually the highest point in the Sourdough Mountains. Now, I'm taking my time on this hike because it is a tough one. There's a lot of steps, a lot of trail to get to the top, and it's very steep. However, once you've completed this hike, you can put a check mark in your hiking book that you've done the toughest one in Hanging Rock State Park and probably one of the toughest hikes in this region. So we begin the hike on a flat trail along the edge of Hanging Rock Lake, which you see over there. The last time I was in this area, I actually spotted a trumpeter swan, which I haven't seen a lot of over the years. But this is how the trail begins before we get to the serious hike up the mountain. Let's see how this one goes. I haven't even gotten close to the start of the serious, tough part of the climb. And already, as you can see behind me, you've got a pretty good uphill and a bunch of steps to climb. And then it's on to the campground and then on to the beginning of the very serious part of this hike. I've reached the second landmark of the trail, the campground. You can see some people behind me there. So we work our way through here, across the parking lot where the trail markers are, and to the next feature. I've arrived at another interesting little feature of this hike. This beautiful little stream that you have to cross, but plenty of rocks down there to step on and make an easy crossing. So at this point is where the serious climb, the toughest part of the climb begins. It's just a little over a mile to the top here, and this is where, as you see behind me, you've got a lot of step climbing to do. Where I'm ultimately headed, you can see behind me, Moores Wall. Still have quite a ways to go and a lot of steps to climb. But this is a nice vantage point to take a break for a minute, catch your breath, before you keep going up those steps. By the way, that's an eastern towhee that you hear behind me, chirping away. That's another nice part of this trail. Lots of songbirds this time of year. Great song. Another wonderful feature of this hike is that once you get closer to the top, there are a number of places along the trail where you can just walk a short distance and check out the local scenery. So after what's been, for me, a pretty strenuous climb, but scenic. I'm just a few feet from the top of Moores Knob. You can see the observation tower behind me. This is also the highest point in the Sourdough Mountains. So here I am at the top of the observation tower. Incredible views all the way around, as you can see. And a great feature about the top of the tower is these markers that show you which direction you're looking and what you're looking at. It's a tough hike, but it's worth every step once you get here. So if you want the best view from the Sourdough Mountains, definitely take the time, make the hike up to Moores Knob, the observation tower, and check out all of this beautiful scenery.